guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jody, and in this channel I like to talk about my love for perfumes, makeup, cosmetics, all things girly, all things beauty, you name it, I'm your girl. So if that sounds like your jam, please stick around and also consider subscribing, like this video, and comment what you want to see from me next. Alright guys, today's video I decided to talk about and share with you guys these top 10 perfumes that I picked from my collection that I think are perfect for springtime, because I'm so happy it is finally spring. We're so done with the winter cold weather, especially that winter storm that we had last month. It was bad, it was miserable, and today it is finally sunny, it is warm, it is bright. It is just beautiful outside, that I decided to share with you what I have been wearing and what I smell like during the season. So I'm just gonna jump right into the video. The first perfume is Perfect Eau de Parfum from Marc Jacobs. So Perfect is so this one is a fruity floral perfume. It has a top note of rhubarb and daffodil. So rhubarb is a fruity note. It is a strong sour tart note. So right off the bat, you can smell its fruitiness, and then with a hint of daffodil note, fruity and floral in the beginning, and then it dries down to this creamy, soft, sweet scent from the almond milk, and it has a base note of cashmere. So creamy, woody, and comforting, relaxing scent. This is perfect for spring because it is fresh, it is feminine, it is light, it is bright, it is sparkling, and it's just refreshing for some reason. It reminds me of those like tropical, watery, aquatic fruits like watermelon and maybe like a crisp apple, even though it doesn't have those notes. But it is so sweet, it is so fruity, that it just reminds me of those fruits. And another funny thing, it also reminds me of these commercials that I saw when I was a kid. Like these commercials for like sanitary pads or like feminine wash. Like they always have these commercial models that look so beautiful. They're so slender. They're wearing this lacy, see-through, long white dress, and it's like flowy, and they're always so beautiful, and they look so carefree and fresh and feminine, and they're walking in this field of flower barefoot or in a garden full of blooming flowers everywhere, and there's like wind in their hair, their dress is flowy, and they're just so feminine and so beautiful. And that's what it reminds me of whenever I smell this. It's so random, it is so funny, but I just can't stop thinking of that. It's just like she probably smells like this, you know? So I really like this. Good for it's good for spring because it has a good lasting power, you know. Usually springtime, it's like really chilly in the morning, and then it warms up in the afternoon up to like 80-90 degrees. So yes, it could last all day, and it's just a good dumb reach when you don't know what to wear but you want to just smell good and feminine and fresh. This is perfect for spring. It lasted on me all day when I wore this, and I only wore this like twice, I think, and you could already see the dent on it. I didn't even need to take the cap off when I showed that, but whatever. But you can see that I already put a dent on it because I'm an oversprayer, so that's probably why it lasted all day. But honestly, this is so good, and it's so perfect for spring if you just want to wear something light and bright and feminine and not obnoxious at all. This is good. Perfect Eau de Parfum from Marc Jacobs. Next up, we have another spring in a bottle, My Way Eau de Parfum from Giorgio Armani. So My Way, it is also a floral perfume, but unlike the Perfect one, this one is kind of like warm floral. It is not fruity at all, but it is sweet, it is juicy, and it is bright. It has a strong bubblegummy note. That's from the jasmine and the tuberose. Definitely from the tuberose, because tuberose has that quality to it. It could smell like a bubble gum, and then it has a good citrusy opening to it from the orange blossom and I believe a bergamot. It is also very airy and just juicy, and you can already tell from the bottle it is just a good spring perfume. It is feminine, it is sexy, It is something that you would want to wear if you want to go on like a botanical garden adventure, or you would want to go for like a strawberry picking adventure, and you just want to smell fresh and girly and beautiful, and you're probably wearing like a light pink dress with like a bucket hat with your little basket and ready for picking, you know? So that's what it gives off. Like, that's the kind of vibe it gives off. I really like this. It is a good projection. It lasts all day too, and also a compliment getter, definitely. Sweet floral perfumes are always a good compliment getter, so I definitely recommend this if you like getting complimented by, you know, like your special someone or maybe your friends. This is such a good people pleaser perfume. So that's My Way Eau de Parfum from Giorgio Armani, good for springtime. Next up we have another floral perfume, and this one is Miss Dior, a blooming bouquet from Christian Dior. So Miss Dior, although it is a floral perfume, it is not as beast mode and not as strong as the other two. This one is clean yet fresh and then still floral, but whenever I smell this, I think of like all those girls that are probably in law school or in med school, and they got the shit together again and they got it all figured out, and they just want to smell good, just clean and fresh, don't want to be obnoxious, doesn't want a strong projecting perfume, but just want to smell clean. This is perfect for that. If you're in an office environment and you just want to smell good all day and doesn't want to offend anybody and doesn't want to smell like an obnoxious perfume, this is perfect for an office setting. And this one has rose, it has peony, and it has a little bit of musk, that classic Miss Dior musk. It is really good. It is good for girls who just want to be clean, they want to look organized, they want to look like they got it all figured out. This is for you. This is an eau de toilette, but this lasted on me about 5-6 hours and then it starts to fade. So you could definitely like respray it on you and then you smell fresh and clean again. So this is Miss Dior from Christian Dior Blooming Bouquet. Another one that's also floral. Most of the spring perfumes are floral because that's what spring is like. It's just blooming flowers and just like smelling fresh and good. And so this one is Lancome Idole Eau de Parfum. This is the original Idole. This is another new release. The first two that I showed you are new releases, and they were actually gifts for me. So I have just started wearing them because when I got them, side note, ADD, when I got them, it was Christmas time and it was cold and I didn't want to wear them. It wasn't appropriate for the weather. But now that it's warming up, I'm starting to wear all my new releases perfume. So this one is also another new release from Lancome, and this one is rosy pear. It is really sweet and feminine. This one for some reason reminds me of my childhood. I don't know why. This reminds me of like those pink Johnson & Johnson's baby cologne that I used to wear in grade school. And it's just so sweet. It's just like really girly. It is playful. It is bright. And it's also another juicy perfume. It has a bergamot, it has jasmine, it has rose, it has pear, all kinds of good spring stuff. So another good thing about this is because it is so thin, and if you're that kind of girl who doesn't like carrying big purses or big handbags and you just like to carry like maybe a wallet or a clutch, you could just like slip this right into the clutch and just go about your day, run errands and everything. And if you want to respray it, you can because you have it on you. It is really handy. So I really like this. It is perfect for spring because of the citrusy, pear, fruity notes, and then the floral notes from the jasmine and rose. Perfect for spring. This one probably lasted on me about 7 to 8 hours, but I resprayed it on me and I oversprayed it too. So yeah, this is Idole Eau de Parfum from Lancome, another new release from 2020. Another one that is bright and sparkly and crisp and a little bit musky is Chanel Chans Eau Tendre. So this is a flanker from the original Chanel Chans Eau de Parfum. This one is an Eau de Toilette, I believe, and this one is just sparkling. It is bright, it is crisp. For some reason, it reminds me of champagnes and strawberries. I don't know why, but maybe it's the vibe that it's giving off because it's just sparkling. And then it has a bit of musk in it. This one is a classic Chanel with a fruity twist to it. It has the original Chanel Chance DNA, but it has the fruitiness and the floral kick to it from the grapefruit and the rose accord. So grapefruit definitely amps it up. It definitely puts a twist on it, and I really like it about that because the Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum, the original one, can be a little heavy for springtime, even though it is kind of like citrusy, but for me it is a little bit heavy. I would rather wear that during like maybe the beginning of fall, but this one is a good version for a springtime or summertime because of the sparkliness and because of the fruitiness to it. I really wear this sparingly because it is a Chanel and I try to save my Chanels for special occasion. Honestly, I should stop doing that because I have hundreds of perfumes and it probably take me years to finish them all up. So I shouldn't be like stingy. I just like to save them for special occasions because when I think of Chanel, it's always like special and nice and fancy. Ah, this is so good. So perfect for when you're just like on an adventure, like you're probably in a new city and you're with your person or with your special someone, you're just checking out new places, new stuff, taking pictures, and it's a hot spring day and you just want to smell fresh and feminine and fancy and special. This is perfect for that moment. So this is another love for spring, Chanel Chance Tendre Eau de Toilette from Chanel. So another Chanel one is this famous Chanel Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum, the regular one. So this one is another sparkling, crisp, bright perfume that has a patchouli note in it. It is orange and jasmine right off the bat, but it has that strong patchouli balm in it that some people might not like, but the patchouli in it is really perfect. It is modern. It is not retro or vintagey. It is good for springtime. It is not dirty. It is just a good, bright, refreshing perfume. What's good about this is it lasts all day. Like honestly, I spray this on me in my glam room in my office, and then I went out and I was out and about for probably like 9-10 hours. I went home, I showered, and I could still smell it on my hair. I could still smell it on my entire body, on my skin when I was out too. But I went home, I showered, I smelled it on my hair, and I usually spray my perfumes here and then on my wrist and then the back of my ears, and I could still smell it. I was like sniffing my skin the entire time, like even after I showered. And then I went to my glam room to grab something from my office, and the entire room smells like this. Like seriously, beast mode. I really love this. Really worth it. Even though it's a bit pricey, it's a Chanel, but whatever. It's worth it. Perfect for spring, and honestly good signature scent. If you want to smell like this the entire year, seriously go for it. I also have the Chanel Intense one, so that one is obviously more intense, but I would wear that during the cold chilly season because it is deeper, it is heavier, it has more warm notes like tonka bean, it has the amber notes, whereas this one is just a bright, sparkling, long-lasting notes like patchouli, orange, and then jasmine. Very good for spring and honestly all year round. This is why a lot of people use this as their signature scent. So that's a Chanel Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel, the original Eau de Parfum. Let's go to something different, something gourmand. This one is Ferragamo Eau de Parfum, and this one is sweet. It has a little bit of like gourmand vibe to it because everyone says it smells like an orange creamsicle or orange popsicle, and I really agree that it does smell like that. It is creamy, it is sweet, it has a little bit of the orange vibe, but it doesn't even have an orange note. I believe the top notes are rosemary and blackcurrant. So blackcurrant is a fruity berry note, and rosemary is obviously an herb, so it smells like deep and like greenish, but I don't really smell that. I could just smell the sweetness and like the candy creamsicle popsicle vibe. It has a middle note of jasmine, sambuc, and rhubarb again, so a little bit of floral and sourness to it, but I don't smell that. I smell like orange popsicle right off the bat, and then a base note is a vanilla and ambroxan or a Tahitian vanilla. So yes, the sweetness is right there. It's definitely from the vanilla. There's a bit of warmness to it, but other than that, it is sweet, it is creamy, it is different. It's just good for spring because it makes you smell so yummy and delectable and sweet and girly. Lasting power is not that great. It starts to fade around 4 or 5 hours. I wore this to the gym one time and it actually was really good projection. I could smell it on me the entire time. I was running on the treadmill and I was lifting right after. I was sweating for like an hour. I could still smell it on me. I went to the store right after gym. I was walking around for probably like 45 minutes and it was still there. And I was just running errands that day, but when I came home, about 4 hours later, it was gone. Like, so yeah, this is a good spring perfume, but lasting power is not that great, but honestly, it is so good that I don't mind respraying it. So that's Amo Ferragamo Eau de Parfum from Salvatore Ferragamo. Another floral perfume. So like I said before, this is going to be mostly floral perfumes because springtime, hello, flowers are blooming everywhere. You want to smell like flowers, you want to look pretty like flowers, you want to be colorful and stylish and beautiful. So this one is Dolce Peony from Dolce Gabbana. This one I really like. This is so special to me because this is like also another one where it all started. I got hooked into the perfume collecting hobby. It's because of this one. And I discovered this one in Dubai. And obviously Dubai is so freaking hot. I was there in the dead of the summer. And I was out and about one time just like, you know, being a tourist, just like sightseeing and stuff, eating out. And it was so freaking hot. I was sweating. So we finally went to the mall. And I just wanted to smell fresh. I felt like I was so stinky. So I went to the store. I believe it's Sephora there at the Dubai Mall. I was just looking, probably seeing what kind of perfumes I could spray on me just to like feel refreshed and rejuvenated at that time. And the sales lady walked up to me and like showed this to me, and she was like telling me like this is new release from Dolce. I'm not sure if it's really a new release from Dolce & Gabbana, but I smelled it. She sprayed on me. I really liked it. I feel refreshed right after. I don't know if it was just my brain tricking me because I felt so stinky and I just want to smell good instantly that I just like jumped and bought this. But that's the reason why it is special to me, because it is where it all started. Like my perfume collection craziness started from this one, and my Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense. So for that reason, I really love Dolce & Gabbana perfume house, and I really love this one. This one is a floral gourmand perfume. It is sweet, it is fruity, it has a little bit of kick to it because it has a top note of pink pepper, nashi pear, it has a bergamot, and then middle note it has a Bulgarian rose, it has freesia, it has peony. So it is definitely fruity floral gourmand note. And then it has a plum nectar note, it has honey, and it has patchouli. So it is sweet base, definitely sweet honey floral perfume. So this reminds me of a santan plant in the Philippines. I don't know what they're called, but they're like a flowering shrub in the Philippines. They could come in yellow, red, or orange in color, and you know, they have like tiny petals, and you pull out the string from that tiny petal or from the bud of that petal, and then a tiny drop of nectar or a tiny drop of juice come out of it. You taste it, is really sweet. But with this one, I feel like they pull out the string, they take all the extract, all the juice from that flower, and put it in this bottle, and this is what it smells like. Sweet, very light, juicy, bright. This reminds you of those good old sunny days in the Philippines. It's perfect for spring and summer, honestly, because when I tried this, it was summer in Dubai. I don't really see a lot of people talking about this, but because it is so special to me, I want to talk about this. So next up we have another from Giorgio Armani, Fiori. So this is a flanker from the original C, but the original C is a little bit heavier, especially in the vanilla. This one is a perfect version for spring because it has a citrusy vibe to it. It has a strong neroli scent. It has mandarin orange, it has black currant, it has green mandarin, so really good citrusy vibe, perfect for spring. And then base note is a vanilla, oak moss, and patchouli. It's a little bit greenish because of the oak moss and the patchouli, but it has a strong citrusy vibe from the neroli and the green mandarin that makes me think of springtime. This is also really creamy. It dries down to a really creamy, yummy, sweet, delectable, vibrant scent that is just perfect for spring. This one is probably good if you just want to smell vibrant and bright and fresh and you're just running errands and nothing special, but you just want to smell yummy at the same time. Oh my god, finally, last but not least, we have Versace Bright Crystal Absolu. So this one is definitely another spring in a bottle. It has strong fruity floral notes. Top notes are pomegranate. It has yuzu. Yuzu is a citrus fruit, so kind of like a lemon. It has a raspberry, very bright, a peony. It has magnolia, it has a lotus. So one thing that I noticed about perfumes that have peony notes, they're very like watery and aquatic and bright and sparkling. It has a base note of mahogany, it has amber and a little bit of musk to it. But honestly, when I spray this on me, I just smell fruity scents and fruity notes, just explosion of floral vibes and just good springtime perfume. It's good for like, you know, maybe you're going for like a botanical rose garden walk and you may attract the bees because it is a sweet floral perfume, but it is really good. It is perfect for spring because of the watery aquatic vibe to it. That is Bright Crystal Absolu from Versace. The lasting power in this one is about 5-6 hours. Honestly, I don't really have any problems with the lasting powers of my perfumes because I am an oversprayer and I really like choking myself. I really tried to wink and it was such a fail, but whatever. Yeah, I like to choke myself with my fragrance. I want to smell like my fragrance all day and I don't want to stink and I just want to leave a really good cloud, a good trail, or a good sillage. When I pass by, somebody notices my scent. I really like that, and I never got any complaints from wearing too much perfume. Instead, I got compliments from smelling good, which is good because, you know, I collect all these perfumes for nothing. Just kidding. But yeah, it is good when people notice that you smell good because it's like a reflection of yourself. Although these perfumes are not cheap, so they better work it, you know? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you love my selection for the springtime. And please let me know what you want to see from me next. Like and subscribe and follow me on my Instagram. And till next time, toodles! Bye!